Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of JuTalks. I'm your host Mark, and today we have Jade from RealtyX. Jade, how are you? Welcome to the show.
Thanks, Mark. I'm Jade. I'm doing well today, and I'm super excited to list with JuCoin tomorrow. So yeah, happy to do this interview with you.
Awesome. And today we have March 18th, and March 19th would be the listing. Cool. So, Jade, for someone who's not familiar with RealtyX, how would you describe it in simple terms?
RealtyX is a real-world asset tokenization project, and we are currently focusing on real estate assets. Through tokenization, we allow users from all over the world to participate in the real estate market without the need to own the entire physical property. But our mission goes beyond just tokenization as we leverage Web3 composability and partner with other DeFi, SocialFi, and GameFi projects to bring more powerful utilities and yield earning opportunities to our users.
Awesome. Thank you. One of the questions from our users are what are some of the real world problems and pain points that RX aims to solve?
Yes. Traditionally real estate investment is often very inaccessible due to its high capital requirements, lack of liquidity, and very complex legal process. So RealtyX solves this by tokenizing real estate assets, allowing fractional property rights and seamless trading on the blockchain. More importantly, we ensure that the RWAs are not just static assets, but actively yield generating through DeFi composability. So this will unlock liquidity and enhances returns while maintaining real-world assets backing. So that's what we do, and that's the goal that we want to aim by bringing RWA into Web3.
Thank you. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And if we're talking about standing out, like what makes RealtyX stand out from its competitors in your point of view?
So actually RWA is nothing new, I would say. Over the past 2 years, it's gained a lot of traction and a lot of early movers have already entered the space. But many projects stop at asset tokenization. But there's a problem with that, because moving assets from the physical world onto the blockchain doesn't automatically unlock liquidity. And then static yield alone doesn't attract Web3 users. Because usually they're looking for more explosive growth since it's in the cryptocurrency space. That's why RealtyX wants to take it further by integrating RWAs into DeFi, SocialFi, and GameFi, turning them into actively yield generating assets. So we have this functionality called Utility Vault. RWAs there can generate compounded DeFi rewards, making RealtyX a more sustainable and engaging ecosystem than traditional RWA tokenization projects.
Okay, yeah. So you actually mentioned the Utility Vault, which I see on your website, and you also have the marketplace and the trade. Can you talk a little bit about those?
Yes. So what we do is an end-to-end RWA solution. So from tokenization launchpad to RWA yield optimization. Our primary marketplace allows users to buy newly tokenized properties, while our secondary market enables seamless trading of RWAs, which ensures liquidity. And then the Utility Vault is where the magic of composability happens. Composability is the word that I keep mentioning again and again, because it's very important. It's the nature of Web3. So now currently users can use their RWAs as collateral to take out stablecoin loans. So these features I mentioned above are already live in our pilot version on the base network. And soon users will be able to directly invest their loans into other DeFi protocols or leverage their RWA yield directly for other on-chain yield farming opportunities. And with our next chapter of growth on the Plume network, we are taking RWA Fi to the next level.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you for sharing that. Okay. And if we're talking about like a long-term vision from now on, maybe you could take us like through your roadmap. What are you planning into the future?
Yes, regarding the roadmap, we have a lot in the pipeline. After the RXTGE, our staking program will go live, which allows RX holders to benefit directly from our RWA-driven business model. We're also launching a Genesis NFT collection, which will enhance staking rewards and integrate deeply into our ecosystem. Beyond that, we will introduce more partners to integrate with our utility vault, so users can have more DeFi, SocialFi, and other Fi elements to experience with. And more importantly, we will enhance our real estate asset offering, because what we do is real estate tokenization. The most important part I should always mention is the compliance, because for RWA it's crucial, it's a priority, and we will take serious steps to enhance our compliance foundation by acquiring different licenses.
Okay, yeah. Actually, that was one of the questions from our users. How does RealtyX ensure the security and legal compliance of tokenized real estate assets on its platform? So you said by acquiring licenses. Anything outside of that that you would like to add, outside of licenses, perhaps?
Yes. When it comes to RWA-related license, we always have to take a market-specific approach, because the regulations and the compliance structure is different in any of the different markets. So we have to do this through different legal expert teams and local blockchain associations. That's what we do. And as of now, we've taken the most basic standard, which includes a strict KYC and AML protocols to maintain trust and transparency, and most importantly, to protect our users' rights while using our products.
Awesome. Sounds like a solid plan in place. Thank you for that. And another question actually from one of our users from the community is, does RealtyX have an ambassador program? If so, where and how can we apply? Yes,
RealtyX has an ambassador program, and our ambassadors are known as rappers, because it's RealtyX ambassador program and the participants are rappers. So these passionate community members have already helped us grow our ecosystem a lot and contributed to our missions. And we've just concluded 2 seasons of our program, where we received over 800 applications, and we finally onboarded around 70 ambassadors. Yeah, and some of them have even been promoted to our core community builders. And we will soon be launching another new season, and we encourage anyone who shares the vision for RWA to join us. Just follow us on our Twitter, join our Discord, and stay tuned for the new announcement.
Sure, and we will drop the links in the description, of course, so for anyone who's watching, you would be able to follow and stay updated with the developments of RealtyX. Cool, and Jade, I think also a very natural occurring question from the community, which is often brought up, is like, who's the team behind the project? Can you talk a little bit more about the team to give, so to speak, confidence in the project?
Yes, so our team as of now is not very big, but we have a team of members who have deep experience in blockchain, DeFi, real estate, and legal compliance. And I believe this combination gives us the perfect composability to drive success and results for RWA innovation. And our achievements speak for themselves, because over a year of development, we won the World Summit startup competition, and we were selected for the Aptos Move Accelerator program. And now we are part of the Hong Kong Cyberport incubation program. And these milestones highlight our commitment to building a sustainable and innovative RWA ecosystem.
Oh, okay. That's actually cool that you mentioned, because one of the questions that we had on X is like, what are the main aims and contributions of RX in the future of RWAs? And obviously, those achievements that you just mentioned are really cool. And perhaps, like, if you want, you can list more if you have any at this point.
Yeah, for RX, it will be an important pillar for our tokenomics as well as for our RWA ecosystem. And RX will serve as both a governance token and a key driver of utility token for our value creation. So unlike any inflationary staking models, RX is actually backed by yield-generating RWAs. In our case, they're real estate. So they generate rental incomes, they increase in property values, and these value will all flow back to RX. And we will make it possible through RX staking. And in our tokenomics, RWA tokens are actively utilized in DeFi, SocialFi, and other Web3 verticals, as I mentioned earlier. So this means RWA yields contribute directly to on-chain economy and all the activities related to it. And we believe RX will facilitate a lot for our ecosystem and to drive the adoption for RWA.
Amazing. Yeah, it sounds like a very packed, well-rounded project, and I'm really eager to learn more about it as we go forward and see how everything unfolds for you guys. But yeah, for now, I think that's pretty much all the questions we had from the community. And on my end, perhaps there's something that you would like to add into conclusion and maybe address some of the viewers that, you know, a message of hope or something that they could look forward to.
Sure. I guess since 2025, we've noticed that the market is sort of going down a little bit, but it's actually very good for RWA because we finally gained the attention we deserve. People talk about RWA, people talk about more important verticals in Web3 instead of, you know, hyping for meme coins. So we're super, not just bullish, we have the confidence to make Web3 a better space through RWA-backed DeFi protocols and other products. So I guess this year is going to be fantastic for RWA.
Awesome. Yeah, I also am looking forward to the developments. Yeah, and I think that you guys have a good, solid project in place, and I'm looking forward to see how it will evolve. So March 19th is the listing on JuCoin. So everyone who's watching, get ready, mark it on your calendars. And yeah, thank you so much once again, Jade, for coming over and having this conversation and describing everything in detail. So I hope that we will reconnect sometime in the future and do this again.
Of course, looking forward to it. Thanks for your time, Mark.
Take care.